Hi guys, first of all, if you subscribe to our channel up there and if you leave the comment down there, you can get one of the 20 beautiful Warriors and Yogis t-shirts. It looks like this. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, I did a lot of sport in my life, but last year I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and it literally changed my life. Now you're gonna see Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and you're gonna meet Orlando Neto at the Road to Gracie Academy.
To tell something about Orlando, he's an amazing guy, amazing trainer. He's making atmosphere really relaxed.
Orlando is a very good teacher. He has a lot of patience.
Orlando Neto is the best coach.
Best trainer in Vienna, in Austria, in Europe.
He's like a very nice guy.
Orlando, you know, he's like the big daddy of our whole gym.
He is the Orlando Neto. He's my master in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's also like older brother to me. Mama's dad.
I started training because I met Orlando first. Actually, before I started training Jiu-Jitsu, we built actually a friendship outside the gym, and then he actually convinced me to come here, and then I started training. It actually changed my life.
After the rolling, I feel happy, very happy, and the whole body hurts. It's a pleasant feeling that I know is going to go away on the next day. What stays is the happiness, that calmness that comes out of it, out of that play. Actually, that I think it's almost necessary for all grown-ups. When we're children, we always do that, but then our parents tell us, "Don't do this stuff." You know, and we stop, you know, and all other animals, you know, they keep playing that kind of a game to stay in shape all his life, not only the youngers. Look at that, wildcats, dolphins, absolutely everybody. Orlando, definitely, you know, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu changed my life. What is your opinion about it? I mean, we heard that so often that people start doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and it changes completely their life.
Yeah, that's a very nice thing about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It didn't change only our life, but my life and the life of like, everybody who started training Jiu-Jitsu. It's a big change.
It's a health style, it's a lifestyle, it's people get happier. When they train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the smile come in their life. You know? Like Gracie used to say, like, smile. It's the most important thing in life is to smile. So this thought of him, I try to follow as much as I can.
Yes, I have that little ritual, you know, when before I step on the mat, you know, I always bow, you know, in respect, and then I like to touch the mat first and put my hand on the front of my head, you know, because for me Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is not only developing your physical skills and technical skills, it's also developing your brain and your soul. It's also growing spiritually.
Er is meiner Meinung nach der beste Trainer Österreichs, Mitteleuropa, wenn nicht sogar in ganz Europa.
Orlando is one of the most caring BJJ trainers I've met.
He's the best. He's a great friend. He's an amazing teacher.
Nice bubble. Nice bubble.
Esse é meu irmão, Marcelo, é ali do Brasil. Faixa branca, mais alguns dias, porque ganhou a medalha de bronze no Berlin Open esse ano. Fala alguma coisa, né? Tá tímido.
Tímido, cansado. Esperando, velho, molecada forte. Molecada muito forte.
After the morning practice,
Wait a moment. Now, after the morning practice, I'm gonna take this guy from Boape to have a lunch with us.
yeah.
After the morning practice, you have to have a beer, you know, and then you go to sleep, and then in the evening you train again. All right?
It's a new rule. I didn't know that. He says so, it's okay.
Yeah, but only if you are older than 30, which is my case.
That's Lorenzo, my son. Take a look, guys.
Hi guys, this is the kids BJJ class. This is my friend Fabian. He's a great fighter. He's 18 years old. He's already an amazing BJJ athlete. He's also under the supervision of Orlando Neto. He's teaching our young warriors Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Are they good, Fabian? How are our kids?
Our kids are awesome. I like them still a lot, and I've learned from other teachers. Not only kids teacher on this gym, they learned a lot from other teachers, and they're improving with every day. So you have a big time.
Here with me is Philip, one of our youngest warriors. He's 14 years old. He's an amazing talent. He works very hard with Fabian and of course with Orlando Neto. What do you think about Jiu-Jitsu? What is it for you?
It's a great sport.
What?
It's a great sport.
It's a great sport?
Yeah.
How do you feel after the practice and...
Great.
Yeah, do you want to compete? So you want to be professional competitor in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Yes?
My advice for people starting to do BJJ now, take your time, be proud to do mistakes, listen to the experienced guys, and don't listen too much to YouTube, at least the first half year.
Your academy is called actually Roger Gracie Academy because your partner in this business is a famous Roger Gracie who was 10 times Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion. How did you get to know him and how did this business actually started for you today?
Yeah, I grew up in Rio de Janeiro, in the district of Barra, where there is the Gracie Barra School. My school was called Accent Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, who were your masters actually?
My master is Vinicius Campelo and Otávio Couto. Vinicius Campelo was a student from Silver Betting and Rickson Gracie. He got black belt from Silver Betting and Rickson Gracie.
This is amazing background.
And Otávio Couto got the black belt from Romero Jacaré, that is in America, that is also a legend. He made thousands of champions, and nowadays Jacaré runs one of the strongest teams in the world.
Yeah, so how did you meet Roger?
Roger, we grew up in the same beach, you know, so we were going to the same location there. We were searching for the best area to see the chicks and that, so we were always landing in the same place in the PP beach in Rio de Janeiro. So, Roger was a friend since we were kids and grew up together. Thanks God I never faced him in the tournament before, you know.
He's so good.
I don't know. But he's younger than me, and he got the black belt a little bit after me, so we never face each other in the tournament. But he's amazing. He makes things look so easy that it's unbelievable. Everything he does looks so easy. He fights with the best guys in the world, and he makes things so simple, so easy. And that's what I try to learn as much as possible, to take from him as much as possible.
I think the greatest thing about him is that he gets to know every student personally.
Orlando gibt mir das Gefühl, wenn ich irgendwas nicht kann, ja, dass es einfach so nach dem Motto, ja, dann setz dich halt 10-mal hin und übst und dann wird das schon. Ja.
Orlando Neto ist mit Abstand der beste Trainer in Österreich.
The quality of BJJ is very high. If we go around the world in other clubs, we can compete with higher belts.
The gorgeous thing about BJJ is, you know, wherever you go in the world, if you're doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you know, you find yourself a club, you go there, and the people are going to accept you. You know, it's going to be like you are part of the team already, part of the family. You know, we support each other. You know, we have a lot of people from all around the world coming here, and the first day on, they are like part of our team. You know, and we help them out in a new city.
All you expect as a woman to go into fighting sports, that it's going to be very male-dominated and everything. But Orlando really makes it so comfortable for you to come into the sport and so welcoming, because he's just such a calm and structured personality. And I really enjoy this about training with him.
We have a great friend from Tirol here. He's a fantastic MMA athlete. It's always great to have you here at the Roger Gracie Academy. Are you happy to be here again?
Yes, of course. Always happy to be here. Yeah. So we're representing Roger Gracie Academy in Tirol. So we're working together with Orlando, here with the Academy in Vienna. And anybody is invited to join our team. If you like to train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, come to our place. And
yeah, even if you're in Tirol, you know, you have friends of Orlando everywhere.
What I love, you know what I love about you, and what everybody here loves about you, is that you are a kind of a guy who is very funny, loves to have fun in his life, who takes life easily in a good manner. How do you do that? I mean,
well, actually, I try to. That's my target. You know, like Jiu-Jitsu has to bring us happiness. You know, like we are all here to have fun. In the end, we are all here to have fun. No matter if you are compete, if you are gonna have fun, you're gonna have satisfaction of being a champion, or you're gonna have satisfaction like we are here sitting and talking. So anyway, we have to bring fun for life.
Of course, this is what it's like.
Life outside is sometimes so hard, so we need to be together and to try to be strong. That's the time that we get energized, you know? we get stronger to the life outside. So we are ready to face any kind of problem. We are self-confident, whatever we are going to do in life outside.
Saudação, okay guys.
This is Mihajlo Markov. He's the guy who is behind the camera in all our vlogs. He's the 50% of Warriors and Yogis. Only 2 days after we finished filming vlog number 6, he has joined us here in the Roger Gracie Academy for the first time for his first practice. How was it?
It was hard, wanted to film. I needed to join, it was fantastic. Fantastic feeling.
We're going to do it again for the next couple of weeks. Watch our vlog, guys.
The next time only when you meet the blue guy.